Investigators in Durham, North Carolina want to know if construction workers triggered a gas leak that caused a deadly downtown explosion. Firefighters were evacuating people from the area where the massive blast destroyed one building and damaged others blocks away. 61-year-old coffee shop owner Kong Lee was killed. 17 people were hurt. Errol Barnett is near the scene in Durham. Errol, good morning.
Good morning. Folks here so saddened to hear of Mr. Kong Lee's passing, but to give you a sense of just how powerful this blast was, you can see it left an imprint of debris on that building behind me. This was truly heard and felt throughout the city. Beyond damaging buildings here, it left Mr. Kong Lee's coffee shop in rubble.
Thick black smoke from the explosion poured into the sky as first responders rushed to help the injured.
A lot of people down here need to be evacuated, and I'll need at least one more unit.
As the fire began spreading, students at the nearby Durham School of the Arts were loaded onto buses and evacuated from the area.
You now have active fire into the next building over.
One firefighter was among people seriously injured. Fire Chief Robert Zoldos praised the first responders.
I don't know how many people they evacuated and got them out of the hazard zone prior to the explosion, but obviously they put their lives on the line to do it. And I'm sure there's people they saved because of it.
Everything's blown out.
Mark Brocconi, who spoke only with CBS News, lives directly across from the blast site.
The blast was so powerful, it blew out your front door.
Front door is blown in half. The bottom of the window of the door itself was out in the hallway.
Brocconi typically works from home, but went to the office for a meeting yesterday.
Well, thankfully you weren't there.
Thankfully. You know, things happen for the right reasons sometimes, for at least me today.
Now, city officials admit utility workers were installing fiber optic cables all over town, but they won't confirm who was operating in this area. And as for Mark and other residents here, they still have not been told when they can return home. John?
All right, Errol, thank you. Lucky day for Mark Brocconi. Thanks again, Errol.